In this world, you're feeling more worried instead of feeling excited. And I can understand that, because what's happening in this world is that there is no space left for average. Just like there's no space left for medium. There's no space. So even in construction industry, there is less and less space left for the middle-sized players. In 10 years, there will not be middle-sized construction companies. There will be either the huge corporations, or there will be very niche, very highly customized, or somebody doing very eco-organic kind of stuff. Those people will be there. But the middle guys, who today there are thousands such construction companies, they'll be wiped out. That is the nature of how businesses have worked for the last many hundreds of years. When the railroads business began in the US, when there were railways companies, do you know in America there were more than 300 railways operators at one point of time? Railway, like Indian Railways. No, like Indian Railways, railways operators, railway companies. There were more than 300 railway companies in the US. And they all died down. There are hardly a bunch left. Car companies, 242 car companies. Today, there's a handful left. It's the nature of industries. When new industries are there, a lot of people come, they'll try. Slowly it consolidates. And today, that's become technology business. Look at it. Google owns the world. Facebook owns the world. Amazon owns the world. Between these three, they pretty much own everything. Software businesses, you see, all the small software companies are struggling today. And today, because of technology and communication, the speed of things, it's become much faster, as simple as that. And because today access, connectivity, I can sit in Pune and get access to the best anywhere. And because of automation, I can serve many more. Today, as enterprise, I can serve 20 people. But trust me, in a few years, I will be serving 20,000 people. Technology makes it possible. So today, IIM Ahmedabad has got centers in 6 different cities. In Pune, it's in Western, where you have video conferencing training. So that one professor who could be running a program in Ahmedabad with 40 people, today he can run with 400 people. Tina Seelig in Stanford University, one of the most renowned professors for design thinking. She runs a course on design thinking with 80,000 people subscribe to every year from around the world. So one teacher can access 80,000 students. That's why, because of that dynamic, there is now space only for excellence. If you are average, you'll keep struggling. It's not that there's no space, you'll struggle. Basically, what I'm trying to conclude to is that what's happening is that only those who are really strong at something, they are going to live with freedom. In business, it's either the businesses that have already got a certain amount of scale, that are already at a certain size, or who have a particular niche or a strength, or own a market or own a technology. For them, they will make good profits. The others will struggle, not that they'll die. Some may die also. As individuals, it's going to be those of us who really are good at something, we'll have freedom. We'll not have to slog, we'll not have to struggle for our survival. Are you getting what I'm saying? So for example, let me take a very simple example, okay? Let's take a doctor. There are thousands of doctors, lakhs of doctors, right? And they have to work 14-15 hour days. But with the way things are changing and with technology, there'll be a few doctors who are smart, who are really good at it. They'll be able to change the game for themselves. They will be able to serve people through technology. They will be able to, because they are really good at what they do. Opportunities will come to them. The others will keep chasing opportunities. Is it making sense?
Yeah.
Opportunities will come to them. Like for example, Nisha, she's a part of enterprise. She's working. She's 23. She's working. We've been working for a little over 2 years. But she's good at a bunch of things that she does. She's good. She puts in commitment, and she does it with her own ownership and dedication. Right? So what happens if there's a new opportunity? straight away she has access. Today she's got my trust, of course, and she's got Palak's trust, and she's got Yusuf's trust. So if there's something exciting, something new, she'll have access to that opportunity. If there's some new person we are meeting, there's enough trust that she's gained, she's going to get that opportunity. At the same time, I'm talking very openly and honestly. Rajendra has been here for 3-4 months. He's a great guy. And I see great potential in him. But he's not been able to yet capture that. And maybe it's a question of time, maybe in some time. So, he doesn't get new opportunities as yet. Right? What's the difference? I'll tell you what the difference is. The difference is very simple, and this is what I want all of you to understand. I think it comes down to what Khushbu said in the beginning, that I want to find out the things that I want to do. It's very important. See, excellence is going to be rewarded multifold, and averageness will be punished. This is what I'm trying to say when it comes to whether businesses or individual. I'm not saying you have to scale up. I really don't want to scale up. I'm not excited right now about huge scale. Through technology, if it's 20,000 students, it's okay. But I want to work closely with you guys, and tomorrow with some other guy. I want to work closely, right? But I need to be excellent. Otherwise, I'm not going to have anything. Nobody's going to be interested. So coming back into what I'm trying to tell you guys, we haven't even begun what we want to do, but I think it's important to set this context. What I'm trying to say is that in the world that's already there and coming, it's going to be people who are excellent, who are masters. And for them, there will be a line. There will be a waiting list. And those who are average, they will be chasing. They will be chasing after getting business. They will be struggling. And this is not the world of the future, my dear friends. This is already the world we are living in.